Hello everyone, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I almost said something else then. Whoops. I actually almost said Lego something. Whatever that Lego game would have been, I don't know. Does this look like a Lego game? Let's collect this. That's 6 of the 15 for the next set. Right, let's start this mission, which is the one where we get the Room of Requirement.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Ah, there we go.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
What's this?
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay, Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
That was
You'll
weird.
note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Yes, right.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look
Perfect.
forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Right, okay, let's talk to her then.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
New spell. Well, that's coming up. Whoops. I panicked.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okie doke. And just get rid of some stuff that I don't need. Because who needs lighting? That's it. Right, what? Oh yeah, I've got to actually change the spell, don't I? Oops. We can get rid of the vanishing spell for now. Although, to be fair, I suppose I don't need Reparo, so we'll keep the vanishing spell for a bit. Potions! We have just got the level 1 version. We've got 89 currently, so that's pretty good. Let's go for this one. We can just change the colour by pressing left and right on the D-pad, but... there we go. Let's place you there. And obviously the plant pot, which we're going to do the same style as well. Can I fit this here? Unless I move it forward, I cannot. So it's going to have to go on the other side. Over here.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Okay, cool.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
What, like customization? Quest complete, the Room of Requirement. And we unlock a Flue Flame automatically for completing the mission as well. There it is, and now we can fast travel straight to the room. And there is a side mission in this room which we will be completing, of course, to unlock the other spell. But first, before we... Oh, an owl.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Okay, well, I guess that'll be the next Mainstream mission after we do this side missions.
Transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Well, this side mission at least.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
How many have I got? Do you think I have
I'd like
enough?
to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
Ooh.
It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
So we're going to go to the greenhouse once we complete this side mission so we can complete and unlock Wingardium Leviosa. But first, we need Moonstone.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay, so it tells me to
Deke
conjure
thinks you should
wall
be proud of all the
decorations
potions
5
you've brewed.
and conjure floor decorations 5. And no more.
Good work. Shall we move on?
In a second. And we'll place one there as well. Right, let's talk to her again.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just
Altering
aim
spell
your
unlocked.
wand at any conjured item.
It was the wrong colour, though. Won't be vanishing any objects for now, so we can switch that out.
Altering spell to customize it.
Oh. Oh, wait, no, I thought it was done. It's not done. Right. Alter the style of an item. Change the colour of an item. Pink, why not? And finally, adjust the size of an item.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Right.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ombre, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Will do, but first I need to at least make all the rooms match in style. Okay.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Yes.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Most
And she's
excellent.
disappeared. Quest complete. I didn't read what it said though. Level up, question mark? Not quite. Right. Next we're going to head to the greenhouse to see if we can collect the plants we need to be able to complete the assignment. Why is she looking that way? So, yeah, why are you looking that way? It's weird. So I'll see you once we get there. Okay, here we are. Dogweed and Death Cap. I've collected some money off camera. There's a chest in there that I've collected. And there was one just outside. I've got 1,400.
Being a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
I don't, as far as I'm aware, I thought I'd have a bit more than that. Crumbs. I can either buy. I think I'm gonna have to just buy. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're gonna have to do. 600. I'm not gonna have enough for both, am I? Blast. Let's get whatever one the most expensive one is. A Venomous Tentaculus. Let me buy this.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase.
Oh, I do have enough for both.
You'll go far.
Perfect. I still obviously now don't have enough. I have enough for the Mandrake seed, but I think Mandrakes require a second large
You're a
pot.
force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scared. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Right, there we go. Now we have those. Now we don't have the seed, so we can't just grow our own, but I'll wait until we actually have a bigger potting plant before we buy the seed. Because there's no point in buying the seed and then not being able to use it. That's a bit of a waste of money, if you ask me. As far as I remember, there should be a bridge nearby. There it is.
Revelio.
Actually, maybe this isn't it. No, this isn't the right bridge because it's on water, which is not the type of bridge we want. Actually, maybe I think there is a chest. I thought there was something in here.
Revelio.
There is. There it is. There it is. So what we need is we need this, and then we need to make ourselves invisible. And here we go. 500 coins. Because if we can get up to like 2,000, I really want to get up to like 3,000 coins. I mean, I would like to get up to like 5,000 really. We need to go and find some combat. So let's go into the wilderness and see if we can find some combat. Oh, we have talents. The Accio one I'm going to get. Because I've already got the Leviosa 1.
Incendiaries don't go down easy. Was that meant to be an attack? Expulso! I've seen better. Too slow. Incendio!
Assignment's all finished.
Okay, there we go. Assignments have been completed. Let's attend the class and then we can unlock the new spell. Okay, here we are. All right, now we can talk to
Wonderful
her.
to see you again. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Okay. And there we go. Now there is a
Well
cheap
done.
trick.
Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
You can do Accio and then it will automatically switch it. Look.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There you go. See? You don't even have to equip Wingardium Leviosa to be able to use it. It's the only spell in the game that's the case. I wish other spells were like that. It just means you don't have to equip it, so it's not a waste of a slot. So that's really good. There we go. That is another spell learned. Okay. Next, we've got our next main story mission. I'm not doing that side mission related to purchasing a broom yet, because I'm saving up, obviously, like I said, for the hopping pot. That's it. I forgot what it was called for a second then. So let's head to Professor Fig. Okay, here we are. This will be the last main story, or the last mission or activity that we do in today's video, for sure. Because we know where I like to stick to that 3. Here he
I was
is.
hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad.
Why would you want to take toads?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Would you look at that?
Looks promising.
Ooh. Look at that. Looks so cool.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Aha! Oh, wait, we're supposed to talk
Hello,
to...
Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yes, I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay, quest complete, the map chamber.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
What? Another one? Okay, another one. Fantastic.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Well, we only learned one spell from that professor, and we do need the broom for that. So that one we won't be doing for a short while. But for now, that'll be it. Off camera, I'm going to purchase... Sorry, not purchase. I'm going to try and collect some money off camera through those 500 coin chests. And then I'll be able to purchase the hopping pot as well as a broom. For now, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.